Alright, Saturday, we spent $141 on everything you see here, including that. I'm a super rush today, so I'm going to try to do this all in one take and put it all together. And Marie, you're slowing me down already. just like throwing sandbags on me. Let me do my thing, okay. And I won't interrupt you. So I'm going to go as fast as possible. I'm going to do as quick as possible. I don't think I got anything amazing, except for Marie might have got something amazing. And we're actually going to find about that together. We're going to know if we did good or if we didn't together at the same time. I did get a mix of stuff. Nick, hang out or watch. I'm going to do the records right after I do the jewelry so you can see. Then I'll do the games. And then I'll do whatever, CDs or whatever. All right, let's start with the jewelry because Marie's here. Where do you want to start? You want to build momentum?
Yeah.
All right.
This is a stainless steel bracelet. Everything I got today was like
nothing special, but
$2 or $1.
And it was all cheap.
This I paid $5 for because it's dichroic glass with a sterling silver chain.
Yeah, it's actually very pretty.
Yeah. I think I paid $2 for the stainless steel, $5 for this. We got a mosaic pin. Yeah. I think you paid $2 for that.
I paid $2. I knew you'd want it, so I just bought it.
Now, all these earrings, dichroic glass, cloisonne, and then these three are sterling, were all $1 a piece.
Okay.
See, this one has 925 on it. Yeah. This one's marked 925. It's got abalone. You're causing shadow, yeah. It's got
actually,
abalone.
Sometimes it helps the shadow because the stuff gets blown out in the camera.
This is a Cayenne family. It's part of Leah Sophia. I just got it because it was pretty and I like the fake tortoiseshell.
It wasn't expensive, right?
No, it was $2.50. I bought that with the special thing that I bought, but we'll, you know. And then this is a really cool faux pearl choker. I do well with these at the flea market.
Yeah.
A lot of young girls
you get like what,
them.
$5, $10?
$5 to $10. Yeah, this cost me $1.
Okay, now show the thing that you like. You're hoping is good.
This I got with this for $5 for the two.
Only $5.
We
actually beat the gold guy there. The guy that runs around with a bag and goes like, I buy gold, I buy watches. He had a bag full of golden watches.
And I paid top dollar.
I paid top dollar.
Yeah, whatever.
And also he talks nasty about other people who lose his competition because he was there when he was really talking smack about somebody. I mean, really nice. She's a scumbag. He's an alcoholic. That's what he was saying.
Well, look, can we not talk about him right now? Thank you. It's a Patek Phillippe.
It says Patek Phillippe.
Patek Phillippe, Patek Phillippe.
Patek.
On the back, it's marked 18 karat 750.
Right.
And it has all the numbers on it for this particular style. It's called Gemma. This particular is a lady's watch, and it's called Gemma, and it's 4981.
How do you spell Gemma?
Gemma, G-E-M-M-A.
Okay.
And then it's 4981/4991.
Okay, just in case
when I looked it up, I only used the first number.
Yeah.
On the watch bands, it is also marked Patek Phillippe with the symbol. My issue is that it could be fake.
Yes.
Because the buckle has no mark at all.
Yeah.
And usually on a better brand watch, they'll mark the buckles.
They should.
Even if, because it's gold, they'll mark it gold, whatever.
Does it say 18K on the buckle or no?
No, it says nothing on the buckle, which is one of my reasonings for it being fake. Okay. But it didn't go to a magnet.
Basically what we're going to do is
I didn't want to put a magnet to the watch because I don't know if it'll hurt the innards. Yeah. But I put a magnet to this and it did not go to a magnet.
All right, what we're going to do is you're going to open that up while I talk about everything else.
I have my little screwdriver here and I'm going to open up the back and we'll see if it's real.
Okay, meanwhile, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through what I got. I'm going to do the records first for Nick. Because I told Nick I got a bunch of Italian records. And if he has any interest, and then I'll do the CDs later because I got a Danielle. I took anybody that was Italian. These were very inexpensive, Nick. If you want any of them, you can have them for like $1 a piece. Frankie Lane, Dinah Washington's not Italian, but Jerry Vale, Jimmy Roselli, Jimmy Roselli, Vic Damone, Jimmy Roselli. A little further back. Vic Damone. I just called to say I love you. Vic Damone, Vic Damone, Vic Damone, Jimmy Roselli, Jimmy Roselli, Jimmy Roselli, and Jimmy Roselli. I think I got everything Jimmy Roselli ever made. All right, let me just stick these somewhere out of the way. I bought some posters today because they're only like a quarter piece, but I'll talk about them in a minute.
This might not be small enough.
Okay, so you don't have us. Oh, you know what? I got a really tiny screwdriver in here, but if it's not small enough, it might remain a mystery. Oh wait, yeah. It's in here. The screwdriver she has isn't small. I think they're really tiny screwdrivers. So here, before you do anything crazy, try this one. That's the smallest, I think.
No,
oh, it's got to be Phillips.
I need flathead.
Flat, okay. That's unusual. That would be flathead.
Why?
I don't know. All right, you know what? Don't force it. Just screw it. We'll find out tomorrow. All right, I'm still trying to get these out of the way. Yeah, I'm trying to do this in one take. Okay. Let's do this. Let me put these here. Alright, I'm sorry I'm making you do this with me.
I'm going to go in the house and see if I can...
Okay. I don't think you will, but... Okay, so that was Jerry Vale in case I didn't show it. Okay, Rare Earth, the Letterman. These I paid like $1, I think. And actually... I got a few, so he gave me a deal. It was a little less than $1. Letterman. I may not bring out the records tomorrow unless... I might just bring the Italian ones. Nick, the Letterman. The Letterman. You know, I figure... I wish I could have got rock. Because everybody's like, rock, you know. Groovin' the Young Rascals. Collections, the Young Rascals. Chicago Greatest Hits. Blues Brothers, The Muppet Show, that I bought for fun. The Temptations, you know, I want to get stuff like, and The Temptations, Solid Rock. I want to get stuff like Zeppelin and Kiss and, you know, Stones, all that kind of stuff. But, you know, it's hard to find. Now, I can't remember what I paid for these. I think I paid $1 a piece. So probably this, if there's 7 here, I paid $7. Ratchet and Clank. I didn't get anything really good today. AJ said he got some really good Nintendo 64 games and other stuff. And I know I missed a bunch of it all day, but whatever. Because people are going like, oh, yeah, the guys came through this morning. You're the sick person that's, you know. Ty. There was like a couple of Ratchet and Clank. I don't think they're worth too much, but I could lot those. Sonic. Yu-Gi-Oh! I think I just had this one. And I don't think it's worth too much. It might be good for eBay at $11. Ratchet Deadlock and Sonic Heroes, which is like a sellable game. I put the CDs aside. All right, continuing on. These were like $2 a piece, so I took the. All right, I knew this one is worth at least 10 or 15 or something like that, so I grabbed that. And then I think this is probably $10. This is probably almost 10. This should be like $10 or so. Predator, I never seen this one anywhere. That should be 10. And I think this is the one that might be worth 10. I don't know. It's all screwed up though. So I mean, if the game's good, whatever. Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. All right. Continuing on. These were $1 a piece. So I got Madden Football and 3DS. I got Uncharted, FIFA Soccer, stuff like this. It's the squirrels. They're going nuts. I don't know. Don't you hear them? They're fighting or something. Or are those birds? Shrek, Smash and Crash Racing, Assassin's Creed, Gears of War 3, Call of Duty Ghosts, and Grand Theft Auto 5. This one should be worth like 15 or so. Alright, continuing on. Let me do these games, and then I'll do those games, and I'll complain a little bit about how people can be scummy sometimes. Alright. For $10, I got a GameCube charger, and I got a Wii charger, and these games here. And Marie bought this for like, it was less than $1, 50 cents, I think. 50 cents, she says. All right. So you have to remove teeny weeny little screws, huh?
Yeah, really tiny screws.
All right. You sure you want to screw around with it, or? All right. Let me continue. So for $10, I got that stuff, and then I got. This isn't Super Mario Strikers. I put it backwards. This was WarioWare Inc., which I think is like a $10 game. It's not really worth a lot. I have to test these, though. They're a little scuffed up. Street 2 for GameCube. I don't know. Maybe it's worth $10. FIFA Street, maybe 10 or 8 or something. Sonic Heroes ought to be 10 at least, and Super Monkey Ball, which I think it's like 10 to 15. Continuing on with games. Okay, this is what sucks. So I go to a sale and they got these games here. 3 of them are good, and the rest are just BS dumb games I would sell for like $4, 3 for $10, $3, whatever they offer me, right? So I go, hey, how much are for the games? They go, oh, don't make us an offer on all of them. I go, how about 20, right? Seeing what they would say, and they go, yeah, sure, 20, because that's about $2 a game or something like that. And these games are BS. I don't even care about these, you know. But I go, how about 20? Because I know these 3 games are good, right? So they're like, okay. So I go, great. I give them a $20 bill. So then I go, okay, let me check the games, make sure they're in here, because, you know, I'm hanging out like they were going to get changed. No, they weren't getting changed. I just figured, oh, you know what, let me check the game. So I immediately checked the first good games, you know, the ones that should be worth money. Empty. So that's Kirby Squeak Squad and Kirby Superstar Ultra, and then even new Super Mario Brothers, right? So I go, oh, you know, these are empty, right? So I figure maybe they'll all be empty, right? But no, this is in here: Dogs, Carnival Games, I Spy Funhouse, High School Musical, Phineas and Ferb. You're noticing a pattern here: Pets, Cats, Barbie Island Princess, Cooking Mama, Scooby-Doo, Who's Watching Who, and Monster Lab, all in there, right? Because these are BS games. These are not. And they're like, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't know they weren't being there. That's so weird. We thought they were in there. Yeah, and I told them, you know, like, people steal stuff.
It's a scam.
Yeah, what they do...
They come and they steal your good game.
Right.
And leave an empty case.
Yeah.
And then later on, when the people try and sell it, and they realize the case is empty...
They'll come back.
Their friend comes back and says, well, I'll give you $1 for the cases.
Sure.
And the family's like, okay,
fine.
get
the games for $1,
so
you know?
meanwhile, now he meets up with his friend in a parking lot somewhere, and they can put them all back together.
Anyway, I said, look, I'll give you $10 for them, and they're like, fine. Maybe some of these are worth a little bit. I don't know, but this way I took the case, and if they are pulling that scam, then screw them. They don't get it. You know, I get it. They don't get it. All right, now I'm going to do CDs. Because
it's just terrible what people do.
Yeah, it's terrible. You know, I don't steal. Why do people steal stuff? It's like disgusting.
Karma.
Yeah. If somebody steal their stuff, they'll be like, oh, why do people steal my stuff? All right, CDs. I think I paid anywhere from 20 cents to $1 for CDs. There was one lady who had a whole bunch of CDs, and she's like, they're 20 cents each. But I want to warn you already. What do you think? You seeing any? Ah, it's fake. It's fake. How do you, because it says what? Made in China?
Because it has Japan inside. If it was a real Patek Phillippe,
it would say Swiss.
It would say Patek Phillippe inside.
Yeah.
And this,
you know what?
Would have markings. The back would have markings on it.
The thing about this is we were saying, okay, we either have Daisy's tuition
for next semester,
or we have nothing.
Yeah, well, so I could still sell it.
No, give it to Ray, and he'll sell it to someone as a fake. As long as, I mean, there's no way it's gold then, right? Because it's just all fake. Right?
I doubt it.
Yeah, give it to Ray and just say, hey, do you think you could sell this? It's a fake, whatever. Okay, so you got to share the disappointing news with us. Yeah, exactly. Like that guy goes, wah wah. Okay, that's our life. Wah wah. Anyway, moving on. So that's what I'm saying. I got a bunch of stuff today, but I got nothing's like amazing, fantastic. Like, oh my God, I did so great. I just got a bunch of stuff. I didn't pay a lot for it. All the good, easy to sell stuff, someone else grabbed, and I just got the leftovers. It's not easy to sell, but it's good table filler. Let me go through the CDs. Perry Como, Sinatra Sings, Ink Spots, Sinatra Super Hits. Oh, these were 50 cents. The ones in this bag. Oh, here's some more. I think these were 50 cents too, because they're not even rock, and I'm not buying. Here's Sergio Franchi, Eddie Money. These are 50 cents too, and this is just good flea market filler. You know, I'll still put these out $4 James Taylor, Meatloaf, Cher. Someone was asking me for Cher, so I got it. Eminem, Blind Melon. Do 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 do. All I can say. Chicago. The Way You Look Tonight. This Crooners. Grease. That one always sells, believe it or not. Dean Martin. Best of. And Barbara Streisand. We actually saw a really cool drawing of Barbara Streisand and
Whitney Houston? No.
No, it was...
Donna Summer.
Yeah, Donna Summer, back to back. Okay, in here there's a CD for Nick, Danny Aiello. But this stuff was 20 cents each, so I was like, okay, I'll take a chance. I'll buy jazz. Some of it might be good for eBay. In the Mood for Love, Jackie Gleason, Lou Monte, big bands. I don't know. Maybe, Nick, if you want any of the Italian ones, let me know. Wild Bill Davison, K-Star, like Lou Monte. Jerry Murad's Harmonic Hats. Yeah, we'll just give that to Ray. And we'll say, Ray, look, we got a fake Petite Phillippe.
Sure I don't think it's gold. But...
Ink spots. It shouldn't be. Pete Fontaine, Perry Como. So you want to get it tested?
No, I could just...
Pete Fontaine. What, scratch it? Edie. Maxine Sullivan. Pete Fountain? No, Pete Fontaine. Bob Crosby. Stills a Nash. Ralph Flanagan, Pete Fontaine, Art Mooney. I'm sweating. I'm just dabbing off a little bit. The sun is strong. Firehouse 5. Never heard of these guys. Leon Redbone. That's a jazzy guy. St. Louis Blues. Music of Love. Famous 40s Greatest Hits. I'll look up some of these tonight, and I'll bring out the ones that, you know, I wouldn't put on eBay. Oh, here it is. All right, Nick. Danny Aiello, live from Atlantic City. I know you want that. I'm going to put that somewhere special, separate. Leon Redbone, New York Swing, Bobby Hackett. Happy Birthday, Volume 5 Duke, Joni James, Scott Hamilton, Ray Anthony, stuff is blowing. Count Basie, Bobby Hackett, John Gary, Les Elgart, Ruby Braff, and the Drifters. See, I'm trying to do this as quick as possible. Also, while I do this, I sort out stuff. Oh my God. All right, Peggy Lee, David Simi, the Ralph Sharon Trio.
Do you want me to pick
Al
this up
Hurt.
or no?
Yeah, you can get rid of it. Oh no, wait, leave it. All right, Rosemary Clooney, because I'm going to do the Scummy Resellers. Ella Fitzgerald, Tony Bennett, Ray Anthony, Louis Armstrong, Ella Fitzgerald, Les Gary something, Louis Armstrong, Andy Williams. You know, I don't think, even though I only spent like $120, I don't think I got anything worth $120. Jonah Jones, Sarah Vaughan, Boogie Woogie Craze, Jess Stacy, Bessa Liberace, Judy Garland, something Voodoo, Big Bad Voodoo Daddy.
Why are you throwing stuff?
I'm not, it's falling. Matt Montreux, Songs the Old Sang Gang. It's like a freaking domino effect or something. Alright,
here's bags and stuff that I
yeah, just leave them there, that's fine. Benny Goodman, Les Elgart, Ray Anthony, Johnny Mathis, Firehouse 5+2, Jimmy Dorsey, and Doris Day. Alright, this we bought for $5 because we know somebody who likes Barbies. And this is Hollywood Legends Collection, Gone with the Wind. Alright, there's Barbara Streisand. Alright, these are cool. It's, why can't I remember this guy's name? Here it is. This guy. I know his name. I just can't remember it. But I got a matching set of his stupid pillows, okay? You can, if you like him, Stone Cold Steve Austin, you could, like, rest your head on his pillow at night and cuddle or something. Alright, I got stuff over there. I got more.
Oh, it's blowing away.
Yeah, that's my enemy, the wind. Alright, I got, here's some more records. These are actually, like, good records, like Beatles and stuff. But they're in beat condition, so I only paid $1 a piece for them. That's why they were left, I'm sure. I'm sure everybody took all the really good ones in the morning. Something New, the Beatles, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Heart Club Band from the motion picture, the Beatles, Yesterday and Today, Abbey Road. So I got to check these. So apparently there's 4 records there. I paid $4 because I paid $1 a piece for them. They were like $2 a piece. And I was like, oh, these are pretty scratched up. Will you take $1? They're like, yeah, sure, we don't care. What kind of tie was this? Fendi tie. Here's a bell. I paid $3 for this. This is a nice old one, and look at the legs on that. So this is definitely an interesting one. This should be worth $20 to $35. I don't know, something like that. Here's an old Chinese kind of cloisonné bell. No clacker, but actually it's probably better it doesn't have the clacker, because if you look, it's enamel on the inside. This bell could be worth like 30, 40, 50. I don't really know, you know. I'm not really good with Asian antiquities. This plate, it looks like that guy. It says, I know that guy, right? La Musa, made in Italy. But there's a guy, Depose means made in Italy. There are plates that look like this. They're kind of Picasso-ish. I'll be able to find out what that's worth right away. I think it's worth maybe 30. You know, I don't really know. But I only sell it on eBay. 30, you know, 30 around, somewhere like that. I think, you know, I've shown everything except for what's here. I got a whole bunch of hats. But let me show the posters. Now, normally I don't buy posters. But they're like, posters, $1 each. They just wanted to get rid of them. So I got 2 Jurassic Park The Lost World posters, right? And then I got a Chronicles of Riddick poster to kind of protect. They were like 25 a piece. I said, look, I just want these 3. Because I don't care about everything. There it is, Chronicles of Riddick. Kind of bled through, so it showed on both sides. But the guy worked in a movie theater. They're legit posters. And the reason I bought the Jurassic Park one is because Jurassic Park, the movie's coming out. So, everything Jurassic Park. Everything Jurassic Park. It's worth money now, right? Whatever. Here, Marie bought some socks and a glove and hat set for herself. And then, to finish it up, I got a bunch of hats. Daryl, 2 of these hats are autographed. And I don't know who it is, but it's a Jegs High Performance, and it's got people's names all over it. Apparently, this guy would go... There's Dale something, so maybe it's Dale Earnhardt. I don't know. I don't know anything. Larry something. Something. I can't even read. I don't get how people write their signatures horribly. This one he said is signed. He gave it to me for $1. It's Mitchell Wallace something. Whatever. Oh, here. Does it say something? Whatever. That's signed too. And this one wasn't signed. But what I did was I went like this. I was being scummy. Scummy buyer. I went like this. And I said, how much are these hats, right? So he goes, well, that one's signed, right? But he didn't see this yellow one that's signed by everybody. And he goes, that one I want 5. And I'm like, I said, well, he goes, but you can have that one for 2 and that one for 1 and that one for 2. And I said, all right, I'll take these. So I paid 5 for them. I figured the one that's signed has got to be worth at least 5. And then I got a bunch of hats for 50 cents at another yard sale. And these are older snapback ones. Like here's an old, older, what is that? Mets one, I think. Then I had a bunch of nets. Look at these things. These are definitely vintagey. I mean, the fabric's even weird. But they had a bunch of them, so I don't know how they wound up getting so many. Then I got, here, 2003 Eastern Conference Champions. The Nets again. One side says that's, I guess, the Nets. The Nets from MetLife Stadium. I don't know what that is. It's for trimming hairs. That's got to be the Mets. Got to be the Mets. And they have Nathan's advertising on it. And then here. And they were 50 cents each. The guy was like $1 each. And then the lady's like, 50 cents each. And I'm like, 50 cents each. Okay, I'll just buy them all. Even though I'm not even doing anything with these, I got a whole big freaking bag full of hats that I got to get to. Nittany Lions? Penn State. Nets again. Nets. And as you can see, these are all never worn, never used. And this one says Van Horn 44. Here's another one of those Nets caps. Unworn, unused. This has Fox Sports. I do that where I combine words sometimes. My brain works faster than my mouth. Nets. Another one of those nets. They look chintzy, but Trojans, men's. Another, MetLife Nets. That's where the Meadowlands Stadium is. And to round it off, another one of those nets. Okay, that's everything I got today. As you could see, a little bit of disappointment going on there. But it's all good stuff, you know. I mean, not good stuff, but stuff I can sell. If you want to find me tomorrow, I will be at the Lyndhurst parking lot. I will be, AJ will be there. He'll be selling games. He just got some nice Nintendo 64 games and some other games he's probably bringing. I'll do some quick shout-outs to my friends and people I like. I like to watch their videos. Treasure Finder 28. Did I get your name right? I don't know. I remember it. I forget it. I'm bad like that. Picking for Treasure with Sherman, AJ, ASB Zonk, Chase After the Right Price, Living the Good Life, Naztalgic, Bargain Barons. They're really good. Subscribe to them. My other channel, Scummy Resellers. My mom, Adam, ImpersonationFilms, VideoGamerDaryll. I'm winding down. Scummy Resellers, if I didn't say that already. And I know I did Nas, Blue Bus Dave. And I'll put links to a lot of these, or check my descriptions for people I want to watch. Okay, that's it. I'm out of here. I got so much stuff to do. Goodbye. Come see me tomorrow.